Alright, sir. To start with, can you please introduce yourself, like something about yourself, what your association was with Sahaj Marg and all those?
Well, I'm a member of Shri Ram Chandra Mission. I met Babuji Maharaj in 1976. My name is V Reddy. I come from Andhra Pradesh, place called Sicne. And since 1976, I have been associated with this mission. Until Babuji's Samadhi, I was the secretary to overseas centers. Even then, I continued for some time. And when Mr. Umesh Chandra was elected unanimously in 94, he appointed me the secretary of the mission. And I continue in that position even after Naveen Kumar is elected again unanimously as the president of Shri Ram Chandra Mission. As far as I am concerned, there is only one Shri Ram Chandra Mission headed by Naveen Kumar at the moment, because Babuji Maharaj specifically said that it is direct line of succession. A representative direct line of succession should be the president of Shri Ram Chandra Mission. That is very specific, and Babuji, that's what he wanted. So I heard so many times back from Babuji Maharaj on this, and I don't think he prepared anybody other than the family member to take over the presidency of the mission. So I am by profession an advocate, although I never had an opportunity to practice my law. I was abroad for nearly 25 years. I worked in international organizations, in Belgium, Malaysia, Ireland, etc. Traveled extensively throughout the world. But ever since I met Babuji Maharaj, I have been doing mission work. Most of the time, wherever I went, in all over the country. So this is about myself, to be in short.
You were overseas secretary of Shri Ram Chandra Mission during the time of Babuji as well, right?
Yes.
So Babuji appointed you the overseas secretary of Shri Ram Chandra Mission, and this was between which time frame?
I think it was 1980, if I remember correctly. From 1980 until Umesh Chandra became the president, I continued as the overseas secretary.
Alright, and even today also you are the secretary of
secretary of the mission.
Alright. So I'm also given to know, understand that you were the chairman of the conference which happened in Paris.
Yes.
Which is kind of a controversial one, and a lot of people have a lot of doubt about that.
No, but there was no controversy as far as Paris conference is concerned.
No, Babuji expired soon after returning back, and that was the last overseas conference that he held, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me, there are some incidents that he poisoned Babuji in that and something like that? So can you just elaborate more, because you were the chairman of that function and you accompanied Babuji?
In fact, I was the chairman of the conference. I met Babuji in Shadapur before I went to Paris. And Babuji was hale and healthy. And then when he arrived in Delhi, he also walked up to the plane. I was told from a place in Delhi. And when he arrived in Paris, he was kind of unaware of anything. He was just sitting in a chair, wheelchair. And we thought maybe it was jet lag, whatever. Then we took him to the place, university place where we were having the conference. Then Kashiram, who was traveling with Babuji, because we made a specific arrangement for Kashiram to travel with Babuji. And he told, when Parthasarvi Rajagopalachari entered the room where Babuji was staying, he caught hold of his shirt and said, "You have poisoned Babuji in the plane."
And who all people were there in the room, when Kashiram took hold of Sari? And
Andre Pore was there, and Pierre Sadhu, Paris, he was the central in charge in Paris. Unfortunately, both of them have expired. Kashiram also expired. Now, afterwards, after 2 days, Babuji recovered completely. Then Babuji did not mention anything about what happened in the plane. But Kashiram was very specific on this. Then, for 1 week or 10 days, he stayed in Paris. He was again quite all right. On the last day of the conference, he gave the sitting. He was playing with the children. And he was quite all right. Then he wanted to go to Manchester, but he said no, because it will cause immigration problems, etc. Then he was coming back. And the day of departure, I met him in the morning. I went to Dublin, and he and Kashiram were to go back to Delhi along with others. So I made a point to Kashiram saying that please sit with Babuji because we have given you the first class ticket to sit with Babuji Maharaj. So that was the last I met Kashiram and Babuji.
Okay.
And we took leave of Babuji. Then after some time, when Babuji arrived in Delhi, that was probably September, I was in Malaysia. I came back to India in December, January, for some country in probably January.
Okay.
Then Kashiram told me that it was actually, again, the Babuji was poisoned in the plane.
Okay.
I said, Kashiram, why did you not sit with Babuji? Because you were given the ticket. And I also specifically mentioned to him. Then he said, well, Chari took my boarding pass and he sat there because, I did not speak English. I said, because Air India, everybody spoke Hindi. So that is the last time I heard from Kashiram. And afterwards, I never met him.
Okay.
But I am told that there is that in Shahjahanpur Ashram, Kashiram was standing at Babuji's cottage.
Okay.
He was crying, saying that Chari has poisoned Babuji on the plane coming back.
Okay.
But I did not actually hear this. I only heard afterwards.
Okay.
Because I never met Kashiram after Paris.
Okay.
And that is not I can tell you. But in Paris, Babuji was in perfection.
Okay.
And afterwards, Umesh Chandraji showed me a letter written to Babuji, which was addressed to Jagirdar Bhai Sahab. And Jagirdar gave that letter to Umesh Bhai Sahab. And the letter was carried by a Canadian of SRCM told.
Okay.
And I have seen the letter, and it is a genuine letter because Babuji could not have written any other letter except a genuine letter.
Okay. So, in this conference now which held in Paris, so we have 3 eyewitness accounts there. Now, including you, it will take it to 4. But no, and all these accounts are slightly different from each other. So, in one of the accounts, we are told that Babuji was constantly looking for Chari while he was in Paris. So, is it the case? Like, was Babuji looking for Chari?
Not true at all. In fact, Babuji was being looked after by the Europeans.
Okay.
And the Indians approached me saying that, well, we are also Abhyasis, we would like to look after Babuji. I said no. We have been looking after Babuji in India for so many years. Then the Europeans had the opportunity to look after Babuji. So he was being looked after by Europeans only, and Kashiram was constantly in his room.
Okay.
And Andre Pore and we were visiting him, but he never called for Chai.
Okay.
In fact, Chari was very busy saying to people that Babuji is old now, he should become the president, Chari should become the president. But that's what he was doing in Paris.
Okay, so Chari was always...
In fact, in fact, Babuji asked me to do disciplines and he wanted me to read the declaration.
Okay.
So at that time, I said, Sarnaji being a secretary, Sarnaji, you read the declaration. Although in the declaration itself, my name is mentioned.
Okay.
The declaration.
Okay. So Chari was, unnecessarily in Paris was trying to present himself as a, next representative.
Protect himself because Babuji got old. In fact, I was approached by a Danish girl.
Okay.
And she said, we with Babuji and Babuji wants Chari to be the president and K V Reddy the secretary. I said, no, Babuji is still there and he promised to be with us until 2005 or so, because he told one of Jasi that if he comes out of the operation, he will live for another 25 years. That was in 1980.
Okay.
So I said he must be there until 2005, so there's no question of anybody else becoming the president.